All right, guys, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. All right, so yeah, this is good news. I'm following up the next day from the other recording because all is well. I decided to go ahead and do a factory reset, and that proved to solve my issue with the battery drain. So if you don't know, this device has actually been flawless for me. I had no problems whatsoever up until that issue with the icons, and basically those last two updates kind of killed my device. But I did a little test here, and I definitely I'm back on course. I actually charged this to 100, and then I did a factory reset the other night, and here we are the next day. I used it for a little bit. I went to bed probably at about 95% or so, 97. We can go ahead and go up to 98%, and I'm only at 93%. And that is right on par with the wonderful standby time that I've been getting in before those last two updates. I don't know what happened with those last two updates. Normally with devices, I don't have to do soft resets or hard resets, but this time I had to, and that's just what it is. So I'm not mad at it. It fixed my issue pretty much, especially with the standby time. There were so many things that I just couldn't explain what was happening at this point. I told you about the main two, which was the disappearing icons and the excruciating and serious battery drain. But now that that's gone, I'm back on course, man. And just got to get my SIM card, my eSIM back on here, and I'll be good to go. But I really wanted to test it out, man, just to see exactly what the issue was. And that factory reset did it. I really didn't want to do a factory reset, but this time when I did the factory reset, I didn't do a restore. I did a backup, but I didn't do a restore because after I looked on the device, I was like, there's nothing in here that I really need as far as the photos go. Most of the videos and photos that I took, I pretty much delete them, or they're on my Mac already because I used them for content. So that was something that I took note of. I was like, I really don't need to do this. I don't need to save these photos and stuff like that because I pretty much have posted them to social media already, or I've, got a copy of them. So that wasn't a thing. But overall, the standby time is back, and I pretty much just let this thing sit, man. I was like, I'm gonna let this thing sit. I'm gonna see what happens with this standby time, and see how I wake up to. And obviously, I've been up. I didn't just get up at 11:25, but I wanted to just let this sit and find out what exactly was going to happen if I just let it sit. Now, normally, again, I don't normally let this device sit, but after those battery drain issues, yeah. So all you OnePlus haters that was in the other comments, because there was a few of them, but no, and it's all in fun, man. It's all in fun. But yeah, the device is back to the norm, and no more software updates at this point. But I wanted to go ahead and give you a follow up the next day to let you know, hey, look, 24 hours later after that factory reset, this solved all the issues. No more disappearing icons. Everything is back. I didn't officially move everything to where I want it yet. I just kind of installed most of my main apps and stuff, all my streaming, or some of my streaming, and I was just kind of getting it set up last night. And I was like, I'm gonna go to bed, but I'm back. I'm ready. This is it. My device is back to the norm. Thank goodness, man. I was like, man, this is not gonna work. I like this device way too much. It's been too smooth, too just flawless for me, and now I have to deal with these issues. But that's what happens when you're dealing with something that's software related, or it could be anything going on in the system, and you got to deal with it. And I wanted to address it because, like I said, I checked the standby time on some other folding devices that I had during the same period, and it just wasn't draining the same. So yeah, no SIM card going back into this device. I love this device, but I'm not using it right now again. And I started using this one just to kind of test out to see, like, man, what is going on? Like, why is this device draining so fast? And turns out the factory reset solved it for me. So I'm pretty happy with it, man. And I am ready to get back on the OnePlus train. The OnePlus 12 will be dropping soon, and I'm probably gonna get it. more than likely I can't resist. Even my conversations about some other devices, oh, I'm probably not going to get it. You know, I do it every year, man. I'm not going to front. I do it every year. I say I'm not going to get something and I end up getting it. But right now, folks, the OnePlus Open is back to the normal, smooth sailing, fast, fluid. I checked my settings and everything just to see how everything is. And everything is good. No problems whatsoever. I'm good to go. So I'm pretty happy with it, man. Yeah, I'm excited to be back on course. This is the way it should be. You know, you should be able to have an issue and sometimes do a factory reset, and it should solve your problem. Yeah, a lot of people started talking about OnePlus's customer service and all this other stuff. Their support is bad. I've never had to contact them for any kind of support. And not recently, I'll say. Not recently. But when I did contact them, it was fine. It was just a matter of, hey, we'll take care of you on this, and that. That's all it was. So, everybody's experience is different. I think your location might play a part too. I've had to deal with OnePlus, Samsung, LG, Apple, Google, a lot of the major brands, even Motorola, and some brands that are not as big as these other companies. But I've never really had too bad of experience with sending a device off or something happening in warranty. Not too bad. But I'm actually very happy that I could get this taken care of. And I just want to kind of put it out there. If you're having some issues, I was going to end up doing a factory reset anyway. I just was trying to avoid it. Like I said in the other video, I just really didn't want to do a factory reset. But ultimately, before the night fell and after that other video, I went on ahead and did a factory reset, and my problem has been solved thus far. But if something goes wrong, now I'm not looking for things to go wrong, but I will follow up. And I do owe you another follow-up on this device because it is definitely killing it. I've been using this for so much content on my car channel, along with the S23 Ultra, which I'm recording with right now. I've been using these two devices. The reason I've been using this one a lot is because of the camera, the vlog or whatever. You can set the vlog up and you got the full screen on this side here. And I actually really like looking at it that way. So anyway, it's your man Jay. Hope you guys enjoyed. Battery issue solved. Back on point. OnePlus Open gang. Sound off in the comments. Take care.